Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be touring plantitas. It's so cute. First of all, the name is adorable. I have half an hour to film this tour because parking is ending soon. But outside, I hope you can hear me. We have some string of needles for 18, string of hearts, I think they're 20, and I saw some rare plants inside, so we're gonna look at what they've got in here. I think I'm gonna start with the rare plants. And just so there's no weird like audio cuts or anything, you're aware what's going on, some of this video is going to be a voiceover, so I'll be coming in from time to time and doing a little voiceover thing. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the tour. This was probably one of my favorite tours to film ever. And yeah, let's tour the shop together. Look at all of this stuff. Are you kidding me? This is like literally a rare plant shop. So this is an Anthurium Regale for 300. Imagine I drop one of these. Oh my god, I don't even want to joke. That's not funny.
Humidity. Now like
and here,
humidity is really good for them.
Anthurium forgetii, 125.
75%.
When I can see these in person, I see why like they're so sought after. Oh my gosh. The silver lining in this thing. What? This one is crystallinum, and it's 185. It has more leaves than that big one. That is so pretty. And this one is a clarinervium. I wasn't like a fan of these heart-shaped leaves, but seeing them so huge is like, maybe. This one is 235 as well. And in front of that, we have these. This one is a veitchii, and it's 25% off, $415, I think. Look at this one in here. I kind of like this one because it looks a little bit like a Syngonium. Wait, I feel like it's this one but smaller. Crystallinum, 125. It's so pretty. Guys, I brought my wallet today, but I don't know if I should be buying this. This is an Anthurium luxurians and radicans hybrid. I really like the taco-shaped leaves and the like pinkness, the pink in the stems. There was also some flowers, but I'm not really a fan of Anthurium flowers. Coming over here, there was a variegated Alocasia odora, and I adore the leaves on this because the variation is so gorgeous. I love it so much. I think it was last year my sister got me this plant and I freaking killed it. Like I revived it and then I killed it because it was making me so nervous and I'm so sad. I really regret it. I'm not planning on buying one again. I just don't have space for another Alocasia in my life. Over here, there were some heartleaf philodendrons, micans. We always have to point a micans out. These were $38. I think it was a really good price for micans, the best price I've seen in person. And there were philodendron bipennifoliums, which are uncommon, but as you can see by their low price, they're not really rare. I think for a plant to be rare, they have to be expensive. It's not the cheapest plant, but compared to some of these plants, they're pretty well priced. And then here, these are Monstera pinnapartitas. I really love the look of these leaves because they're kind of like laniata leaves, like the really big ones, but they're a lot thicker, so I feel like they're more hardy, if that makes any sense. And I could only find the label on this one in the back, and it was $135, so I'm assuming that these 4-inch ones were lower in price, but I'm not 100% sure. And these, Thaumatophyllum spruceanum, Goeldii. The leaf shape is so adorable. This is a plant that I would definitely buy if it was cheaper, but it reminds me a lot of umbrella plants. It was $65, so I think if this was a wish list plant, I would have definitely purchased it, but this was literally the first time I saw it and I just thought it was cute. And then here is a philodendron white princess. While I was here, I asked you guys your thoughts on pink princesses, even though this is a white princess. I like the variegation on white princesses, but on pink princesses, I think they are so overrated. They're way overpriced. I think they're hideous. So let me know, because I feel like that might be controversial because the prices are still so high, which means people love them and are buying them. And they had a lot of variegated Cebu blues here. This one was so mature. These leaves had so many fenestrations on them. They were gorgeous, and I feel like their price was really good for how mature the leaves are. This one was $175, and philodendron painted ladies are so beautiful. When you look closely at the leaves, they're named painted ladies for a reason. They just look like a watercolor painting. I love them so much, and they're really easy to care for. I think that these 4 inches were $72, and there was also this massive gorgeous one, but I'm not sure how much that one was. There were also a bunch of like hanging plants, Scindapsus, Pothos, Adansonii, but I didn't really want to get too in depth because I was on a time crunch, and I wanted to make sure to get to all of the rare plants first. Rare. I don't know if I'm supposed to be touching these. I don't want to like ruin anything, but look at this. Syngonium batik 105. And this is a mojito for $150. Oh, I think this is a pedatum. Glad hands for $85. Try to show you this leaf. I think they're cute. Coming back over here, these are some Fridex. Oh my gosh, these are Fridex. I didn't even recognize them. Look how pretty. Velvet leaves. This is $30. You definitely should get a Fridex, but I'm warning you, they always have spider mites, so just be aware of that if you're gonna get one, but they're so pretty and so worth it. And we got some $14 Ludisias. So I'm almost missing this whole section right here, but these are really good sizes. I love 4-inch pots. This is a, what? I've never heard of this. I've never heard of so many of these. I'm not gonna try to say it, but it's only $15. This is like my section. This is the part where I will spend my money because I don't have enough for those giant, beautiful ones. Celtipicanas here are $15. Celtipicanas are so pretty. Pinnatum, oh, Cebu blues. Cute. Look how big this is, so luscious. And coming over here, oh my gosh, look at these leaves. I have a plant that kind of looks like this, but it's Syngonium Godzilla. It's not really like this, it just has crunkly leaves like this, if that makes sense. This looks like a tri-leaf wonder. Yes, it's $55. And then this is this, really pretty. Amplyssimum for $35. My amplyssimum grows so slowly, but look how cute for $35. Oh, here's some mojitos more. I like mojitos, that's usually what I get. These are $150, and here's more of the batik. Ooh, these are really pretty. This veining, that's so pretty. These are $105, I believe. Oh, here's another mojito. Amplyssimum. Look at this Milano Chrysa. Oh my god. This is $425. That is so gorgeous, and I can only hope mine looks like this one day. You've got to be kidding me. And look at this Raven ZZ right in front of it. Like, hello. I don't know if that one is actually for sale. Even now while editing, looking at this array of plants is just like, ugh, I want to go back. But here is a Syngonium Pink Splash. They kind of remind me of like the Syngoniums that are like fully pink on top. it's definitely not the same at all. I'm just kind of shocked at how like expensive and sought after Syngoniums have become. It's probably because they're so easy to care for. They're just really hassle free, so you're not going to be crying over a dead rare Syngonium most likely. And then this is the Philodendron Patricia. I'm kind of shocked at how much this plant is. This must be a very rare plant to be $600. I literally picked it up because I was like, I need to be able to say I've held a $600 plant. But then I found this plant right here and I was like, wow, it's really pretty. I saw the price tag, $1,300. $1,300, mama. So yeah, I definitely had to pick that one up and say I've held a $1,300 plant before. You can see how carefully I tried to put it back. And then I noticed the plant that I had that I was trying to explain to you, that I have a plant that has crinkly leaves like that. So yeah, it was cool to see that they had those there too. They also had a Monstera subpinnata. This was one of my favorite plants that I saw. It was $145, and I have since added it to my wish list of plants that I'm probably never gonna get unless the price drops, because I really love that funky leaf shape. And then I saw this Philodendron squamiferum, which was only $45. In my opinion, that was a little. They have these weird red and like fuzzy stem, which is kind of gross, but it's also kind of cool. And it's been on my wish list, so I had to pick that up. And there was this Monstera standliana aria. I have an alba one, so it was cool to see this one. And I really like the variegation on this one as well. It was next to these Rhaphidophora cursiva dragon tails, which for quite a while I had been thinking there were two different kinds of that plant, but it was really only one. This Peperomia maculosa, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this plant is gorgeous. And then I noticed it was the Peperomia. I'm personally not very good at taking care of Peperomia, so I was like, I can't even imagine buying a rare Peperomia, but the leaves look like they would be kind of like soft, but they felt like Peperomia leaves. It was crazy. And then they had this Obilqua cutting, Obilqua Peru. I'm not sure if that's like the rare Obilqua. I don't know anything about it, but let me know if I'm mistaken of this being like, you know, the Obilqua, like the rarest plant in the world or something like that. All I know is that it was still cheaper than that Florida Beauty. What is this? Philodendron Ring of Fire, $255, $275 here. Look at this bright lime green one for $165. This one is a golden crocodile. Wow, that is pretty bright. And then I'm looking at this. I think this is a mamai, this one. I think the pot is $20, not the plant. I was like, I'm about to grab that. And this is a Jose Buono for $450. Look at this. Is this a Hoya? Oh my god, I almost dropped something. Hoya, a lot of foliage. Look at it. That is the biggest leaf on a Hoya that I've ever seen in my freaking life. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, there's variegated versions of that weird plant. Look how crazy it looks. It makes me laugh. Oh yeah, it's called a Shangri-La, $45. They're so funny. Like, what is going on? Why are you growing like that? Look at this. I think this is a gloriosum. But I don't know. But look at these leaves. Oh my god. 10% off. Is it a little ugly or something? Oh, $285. 10% off $285. That's like not paying taxes. It's always what I tell myself because I get carried away when I see prices off. Look how pretty that is. And some more of these variegated ones for $135. Ooh, this one's $75. Hello. And what's over here? A dubia, $155. And this one looks decrepit. Plants are so funny. $135, Amydrium Spider Man. Amydriums from what? like my Amydrium, it grows like huge runners without putting out a leaf in a long time. And I'm like, please put out a leaf. Philodendron tripartitum, 58. 3 lobes. I understand the name. And there's some more pedatum glad hands for 85. And look at these. They blow me away every time I see them. Melanochrysums are so gorgeous. Ugh, my heart. Look at them. When I saw these Florida ghosts were $85, that price sounds so good to me, but I had to remind myself, like, the cool color goes away and then the plant just stays green, but I was so tempted to buy it because it looks so pretty. And then I spotted a philodendron pink princess for $500, and I saw her little babies down here for $255. And I like pink, but I don't know, I just can't get over this plant. And here's me fighting, trying to film this plant before someone snatched it away. I'm just kidding. This is a philodendron golden dragon. I've never seen one before. I like it. I like the shape of the leaves. It was very glossy. It's a very glossy plant for $145. This is another plant that I really loved. It's the philodendron Mayo. This was my first time seeing it in person, and I think it's so beautiful. I love the shape of the leaves. I feel like a lot of what boils down to me loving a plant is the shape of the leaves. Well, honestly, like, what else is there? Like, color, I guess. But there was this philodendron, which my camera didn't focus, or I didn't focus my camera on the name, so I have no idea what it's called. I just know it's a philodendron. And this is probably my favorite plant that I saw. It's an Amydrium Silver. I've never seen one before either, but it was a tiny bit out of my budget, so I didn't end up getting it. And behind it was a philodendron Brantianum for $65. On the floor, there were some bigger plants. This one right here, I don't know what it's called, and I don't know how much it was, but it looks a lot like a weed plant. It's not called a weed plant. What is it called? I don't even know what it's called, but it looks a lot like one. And here was a little hidden gem. I've never heard of this plant either. I like the variegation on it. It's a philodendron giganteum. I don't even think I've seen a non-variegated version of it, but this thing was like very white. It looked like the variegation was the green part, well, on the upper leaves. But we just passed by some aglionemas, ZZ plants, Harley philodendrons, and we had to show the little 4-inch micans for $15, which I think is pretty good. And there was a philodendron silver sword for $92. And this is kind of like the common/uncommon section instead of just like straight up rare. There were some variegated Ficus triangularises for $18. I think that's a good price. And some watermelon peps, some, other peperomias. We're coming up on some Peperomia Hopes, and those were $18 for this, I think, 6-inch hanging basket. There were string of pearls, string of bananas, and I was really happy to see these carnivorous plants because I love carnivorous plants, and I loved how they had the little tray there, probably with some distilled water in it. There were these 4-inch Hoyas. I saw this Hoya Mathilde, which is now a wish list plant. It's $20, but I kind of like how they look when they're bigger, so it didn't register that I wanted this plant when I was looking at it here until I saw a bigger one, and now I want one. And there were a bunch of hanging Hoyas, Pubucalyxes, Crimson Queens, Crimson Princesses. Over here, we got some cute little succulents and cacti. Rick Rocks for $32. Some Hoya Carias are up here. They're $38. These are pretty long. So I guess this is the little succulent section / cacti. Some cute little bear paws. I love bear paws. I also like this cactus. when it doesn't have the spikies on it. There's some string of turtles here for 38 and some Discolor rustifolia variegated. And these are 58. Let's try and look at this. Very cute. And there's also these shark fin cactuses for 28 and some watermelon dischidias. These are 68. I have one myself and I absolutely love it. They love really hot and high humidity from my experience. Oh, here is a Dischidia oeantha variegata for 38. I like how they have all the labels of the names and everything. So here we have a little wall. What is this? This is adorable. Dion Ajuli, $12. I love this little palmy leaf. Look at my hands. I don't know why it's like that lately. That is so cute. Some little baby Birkins, 12. Obtusifolia, variegated obtusifolias for 16. What is this called? It's called a butt tree. Really? It's a butt tree. That's so cute. $24. And then up here, we have Syngoniums, different colors, and some variegated string of hearts. I'm not sure how much they are. Got some variegated devil's backbones, I guess. And the cute little samurai dwarf. I love these so much. Little Alocasia bambino. I love how they have the names on everything. And over here, we got some wraps for 12. These begonias are very cute. Sophia's. That's so pretty. And some whitey eyes for 25. I love these pots. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Wow, these are so pretty. Look at these.
Yeah, they can get pretty big.
That is so cute. Oh, look at this humidifier. This is something that I need. Oh, I think I'm gonna buy some pots. I think there was this one single philodendron subhastatum for 105, and I love how it looks. Like, it's kind of big. Look at how adorable their pots are. I really want to get some pots, but after like collecting all my plants and seeing the price, I was like, okay, no. These pots are so freaking adorable. I've never seen cuter pots in my entire life. So I just got done shopping and I literally spent under $100, but it was 3 plants and they're all 4-inch because in my opinion, 4-inch plants are cheaper and I don't have space and it's really fun to watch plants grow. So it's like a win-win-win. Look how cute. I really want to go back there and buy like a ton of pots, even more plants. I physically had to stop myself from picking up more plants and I couldn't hold them either, so it kind of worked out. But let me show you. Dun! So I got a philodendron squamiferum and this baby was only $45, which personally I think that's a really good price. I got this philodendron panduriforme for $15. I've never heard of it or seen it, but I like it and I feel like $15 is a steal, so might as well get it anyways. And I also got this plant, which is the Palma de la Virgen. Just kidding. I don't know what, it's Dion Adul, but it looked so cute and adorable, so I just got it and it was $12. So definitely the squamiferum was the more pricey thing, but like I said, it was only like $75. They are so nice there. Like, they have the cutest store name ever. I had to drive like an hour and a half to get here, but I'm about to do it again next week. The guy in there said that they restock their rare plants every month and they restock their regular plants every week, but I'm gonna link their Instagram so that you guys can see it. And yeah, I highly recommend the store. The prices I feel like are so great. I was able to get 3 plants for under $100, and I don't think they're common. Maybe this one is, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope the tour wasn't too shaky and crazy, but yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.